Hi everyone, how are you doing? How was your weekend? How was your day? So I'm a little bit sober today because today's topic is a very serious one, but let's unpack. So April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month. So that means it's dedicated to any victim of rape, molestation, sexual abuse in any form, whether you're a man or you're a woman. First of all, if you're listening to this and you were once a victim of sexual assault in any form, I applaud you. I celebrate you today. This entire month, because this entire month is dedicated to us. You're doing amazing, and just keep it up. I know it's not easy. So I've been wanting to dive into this topic for a while, but I always panic and just let it go. But then I just remembered that this month is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and I'm like, okay, maybe this is a good time to talk about it. So I myself have been a victim severally, I'll say, from my childhood to, let me say, my teenage years. The first time was, I can't remember how old I was, but I know I wasn't up to 10, and we had someone living with us at the time, and there were times where during the day I would be alone with him, and things will happen, and I feel like that incident, I don't know whether to say it opened the floodgates, because after that, because that happened for a while, because the person was living with us for a while, and eventually the person left, and it took a long time for me to open up and say what happened to me. And even when I did, as I grew older, I realized that I had some form of resentment for my parents or everybody I was living with at the time, because I felt like nothing really happened, like nobody held the person accountable for it. So I think I held on to that anger for a very long time, and it took a lot for me to realize. It took a lot for me to unpack the anger. It took a lot for me to let go of the anger, but eventually I did. So after that first incident, I would say the rest of my childhood to my teenage years, I would say there were other times where things will happen, things like that will happen, or people will try to do things to me. And I think in my subconscious mind, I was wondering, like, why me? Like, what is it about me that is making this thing happen back to back? That's why I said before, I feel like that first incident opened like the door to it, if that makes any sense. So the first time I tried therapy, I think this was 2016 or 2017. I think I'll still make a video, like a longer video, and I'll try to detail everything, like my journey from childhood till now, dealing with everything. But I'll just touch base with little things in this video now. So the first time I tried therapy was 2016, 2017. I think that was the first time I actually realized that something was wrong somewhere. That's the first time I actually realized that I was angry about what had happened to me, and I was able to see the way that anger was showing up in other areas of my life. And it was not easy to unpack at all. In fact, the reaction I had during those therapy sessions was overwhelming. And at the point, I think I wanted to just run away and give up entirely. But I went through with it, and yeah, I learned. I don't think you can ever 100% heal, but you can learn to manage the pain or the emotions that you feel. You can learn to let out whatever negative emotions you're feeling in healthy ways, instead of like being angry or like drinking or smoking or using drugs or being promiscuous. Like, psychology is so deep. Like, the way our mind works is so deep. You can be carrying things that you don't even know that you're carrying. It's just in your subconscious until you unpack it, and then you realize, like, this is why I do what I do. And I think that's what happened to me. Then I've had to go through a lot more therapy and a lot more of like working on my relationship with God and things like that. But the reason why I'm making this video today is not even really about me, because I know there will be somebody, if it's just one person that has gone through this, that is listening to my video, I just want you to know that it was not your fault. Because a lot of times we blame ourselves. It was not your fault, and you are worthy of love and so much more. Don't hate yourself. Don't beat yourself up about it. If you can afford to get help, like get therapy, please do so. If you have loving people around you that you can confide in and that can help you walk through things, please do so. You don't need to isolate yourself, because that's something I did for a very long time. You don't need to isolate yourself, because you speaking up your strength alone can motivate someone else to push through. Like, if this person can go through this, I can too. So yeah, thank you for listening to my video. If you know anyone that's been a victim of sexual assault, please show them love. Give them a crying shoulder, a listening ear. Just be there for them. And if you're a victim listening, like I said, you're amazing, you are strong, and you get through it. Whatever it is that you're going through right now, whatever depression or anxiety that you're feeling right now, you will get through it. And I'm dedicating this video to you. I love you. Stay strong and just continue to be amazing.